The Twins were off. The Saints had their game postponed due to weather, so we are going right to Double-A with the Wichita Wind Surge. Austin Martin starts the game off with a double. This one ringing in the corner, gets stuck in some padding there, a ground rule double. Good to see. He had his first career start at second base, but really wasn't needed much. We'll get to that in a sec. Spencer Steer following him up. He hits a triple here. He had a big night. I'll have another highlight from him. Just misses a home run to start off this game. And here he does hit the home run into the bullpen here later on. Steer, a third rounder back in 2019. He had 24 homers last year with an 832 OPS. A guy who's kind of on the radar prospect-wise, certainly. But the star of this one was definitely Louie Varland. 5 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 0 runs, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts. That's why didn't really get a look much at Martin at second base. Varland was just striking everybody out. 87 pitches, 59 of them strikes. This was his first Double-A start. He made his Double-A debut earlier following Matt Cantorino. Interesting that was the case. But here, I'll give you an idea of how quick this guy works. Uncut. He strikes this guy out in less than 30 seconds. That's an incredible pace. This was the number 9 hitter, and he's just like, I'm not messing around. I'm just going to blow you away with fastballs right now because I can do that. He doesn't mess around. Again, this is a guy, and remember, this was in the 6th inning, so this is a good testament to his conditioning, too, that he doesn't need a lot of time between pitches going deep into a game. Very intense Louie Varland. You don't see him showing a lot of emotion. He's kind of Josh Winder-like in that way. Very business-like. So down to Cedar Rapids, they had a doubleheader today. Here is some highlights from the first game. Anthony Prato with an opposite field single, and then he steals what's already his 5th stolen base of the season. He entered today with a 1.222 OPS, a 1,200 OPS. Seth Gray is off to a great start, too. He was 3 for 4 in this first game. He was a 4th-round pick back in 2019. This is a fun stadium, Modern Woodman Park in Davenport, Iowa, right on the Mississippi River. Charles Mack here hitting a home run. He also had 3 hits in this first game of the doubleheader. He was a 6th-round pick back in 2018. He was the catcher in this one for Cedar Rapids. And Osiris German, want to mention this guy, getting some looks at him. This is really fun. You can see a really slender guy, really whips it in there. His slider looks very difficult to deal with. He struck out 2 of the 3 men he faced, picked up his 2nd save of the season. He had 90 strikeouts in 59 1/3 innings last year, a 13.7 K per 9. And then this game ends on a nice diving, sliding catch by Willie Joe Gary Jr. in center. Tough play, the sun. Nice, very nice. So Cedar Rapids won that first game. And then Prato here in the second game, he said, I'm tired of all that running. I feel like a jog. How about a nice jog in the ballpark? He hits his first home run of the season. This guy is just absolute lightning in a bottle for Cedar Rapids so far this year. Very fun to see him off to a very hot start. Again, entered today with an OPS north of 1,200. Very impressive. And down to Fort Myers. This Fort Myers Mighty Muscles team cannot be beat. As you see here, they are 6-0 on the season. They scored 6 runs in the final 3 innings. This went into extras. 3 runs in the 8th, 2 runs in the 9th, and another run in the 10th to win it 8-7. Huge comeback victory for them. They also had a walk-off the night before. So this team is showing some really good resiliency. Emmanuel Rodriguez reached base all 5 times he came to the plate. He had 2 singles and 3 more walks. You see there he's hitting .389 with a almost 1,400 OPS. This guy's 19 years old. A very impressive start for him. Just incredible. And down on the pitching side, there was a bad start, but the bullpen really pieced it together. And kind of one guy to definitely point out is Cody Stashak pitching his way. He's on the injured list for the Twins right now. So this was a rehab game. He struck out 2 batters. That's great to see. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. We'll be back at it tomorrow with more highlights. Thank you.